Are you going to be grumpy all day?
Nope. Nope. No, why would I be grumpy?
Because you're you.
That makes zero sense.
And you're in Ohio again?
That sucks.
Grumpy.
I'm not happy about that, but I'm here.
You seem grumpy today.
No, I'm good. Got 2 whiskeys to try. One I've already had. One I haven't.
Okay. Let's get it started in here.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. Shut the fuck up, and we're here. I'm Martelle. He's Randy.
You're grumpy.
I'm not grumpy. I'm feeling good. I feel
Good.
good.
Happy New Year's.
Good. Shut the fuck up, Randy. I mean, yeah, Happy New Year's. Oh, am I still grumpy?
It's a one-man show today, folks.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is Randy. What up, Randy?
What's up?
Yeah, just
Welcome back.
I'm not happy to be back, but I'm happy to be back in my own bed.
Yeah. There's something to be said for your own bed and your own
toilet. The only problem is that I don't really like the bed.
So you need a new bed.
Bought a new mattress, and I'm not a big fan of it right now.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
So I'm still waking up with a little bit of back pain.
Yeah, been there.
Less than what I had in the previous bed, the older mattress. But I think this one, I'm going to give it another 2 weeks, and then I think I'm going to buy another mattress and send this one back for a refund.
Do you need a firm mattress or do you like it soft?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Trying to figure that out. So I sleep fine on the couch, and I don't wake up with any back problems on the couch. And the couch is a bit firmer cushion-wise than our mattress, the one that we just bought. Now, we bought a medium-firm mattress, though.
So you might need a firm.
So might need something a little firmer than what this is. And they rated a 6 out of 10, which that doesn't mean shit to me.
Mattresses are so weird.
They're like, it's a 6 out of 10 in firmness. Okay.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know what a 1 is or a 10, so
yeah,
I have no barometer.
I can't. So, and they're like, well, it's a 6 out of 10. I'm like, yeah, you've said that, but that doesn't mean...
Yeah, even if you tell me 10 out of 10, I get that that's the most firm, but I don't know how it feels to sleep on that.
Right. I don't know what that means.
And different companies will have different rating systems. And
no, they all use the same basic rating system.
Do they?
Because it's a universal, like, firmness rating system, 1 through 10.
Who makes those decisions? How do you get the job being the guy that lays down on a mattress for, I don't know, say a couple minutes and be like, that's about a 6?
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like the guy that does that is making a living rating mattresses the same way we rate whiskeys.
Yeah.
It's just a guess. It's like,
guess.
This is what I think in this moment in time. This is what I rate this out of 5 donuts, and it means nothing to anybody.
Doesn't mean shit. So, hey, Merry Christmas, Merry Crisis, Merry
Happy Chrysler.
Hey, this will be a New Year episode. So this will come out on Tuesday.
Happy Toyotathon.
Is out on Tuesday.
Happy Honda Days.
After New Year's.
Yeah.
So Happy New Year.
It is New Year's Eve as we record. So
it is.
New year, new us. We're not going to change it all.
Nope.
We're going to be the same.
Well, I may change some things.
I might try.
We may change other things. I don't know.
I might change my underwear.
Oh. Move my phone.
You good?
Phone's interfering with the recorder for some reason now.
Weird.
But
New
whatever.
year, new recorder.
Yeah. So anyway, how was your Christmas?
Really, it was good. You know, we cut out the excess of trying to travel to extended family years ago.
Okay.
So we just did Christmas Eve at my folks.
Okay.
And the boys got their gifts from, we did exchange with them and sat around, played games as a family, had some good time watching football, did Christmas Eve service, got canceled because of the weather.
Okay.
So we just got to relax all day, and then Christmas morning we got up. The boys got to open their gifts at our house and have time to play with them and enjoy them. And then we went to Christmas morning service.
Okay.
It didn't start till 11, so we had a nice couple hours to enjoy Christmas morning. Short service.
Okay.
Kept it under an hour. They did the Christmas Eve thing on Christmas morning. And we went home. We all got to kind of relax, got a little bit of a nap in, and then went to her folks and did Christmas, and that was that.
Cool.
Got some good gifts. 4 of the things that I'd been wanting for myself recently, like a new wallet. I got
a new wallet also.
I used to have a phone case that held my cards.
Yeah.
Well, my phone broke. I got a new phone and a new case, and it doesn't hold any cards. So yeah, I got this. Oh, I love you were reaching for yours. I reached for mine. It's in my truck.
Yeah, mine's downstairs.
But there's a certain pocket knife I wanted to try. It's a cheap one. It's like a Walmart bubble pack Gerber cheap pocket knife.
Okay.
But a guy I know said he's been using it for years and he's sharpened it himself to where he can shave with it. And I was like, I'll pick it up maybe someday. I got that. All in my stocking at my in-laws. I got the wallet, gloves. On the way out, it was so cold, and I had no gloves. So I said, I need gloves. I got gloves. And then folks gave us money and gift cards because we want a new washer.
Yeah.
And that's like socks and underwear. They're never fun to buy for yourself. So when people started asking what we want for Christmas, we said gift cards or cash towards a washer.
That's a good. That's actually a really good gift.
Yeah.
I prefer and like gift cards as a gift.
Well, so many people said it gets so impersonal. I get that, but we really, really need a washer now. Like ours is working, it's cleaning our clothes, but it doesn't wring them out right, and then we have to dry them 3 times.
Yeah.
So we're wasting electricity. And that washer's so old. Actually, we got it for free off of Kevin when he replaced his washer years ago.
Okay.
Because for years, places we rented either didn't have washer and dryer, and we had to go somewhere else to do our laundry, or they were already there. So we got this really old washer. I was like, that's all I want. So when people got that for us, we got, I think, almost $700 total in gift cards and cash and everything.
Hell yeah.
I had some gift cards left over from last year that are still valid.
That'll buy a lot of butt plugs.
It will buy so many butt plugs from Home Depot.
Hell yeah.
They're the 2x4 variety. You got to shape them yourself.
Ooh, splinters. It's the Splinter series.
How was your Christmas down in sunny Florida?
Great. It wasn't sunny.
Yeah, it got pretty cold there for Florida.
We got down there. So we were supposed to leave on the 23rd. Our flight was supposed to be at 5:30 in the morning on the 23rd.
Ooh, that's early.
It was canceled on the 22nd.
Nice.
So they canceled the flight. We rescheduled the flight then for the soonest as we could at 8:50 p.m. the 23rd. And they canceled that flight at 1 o'clock on the 23rd.
Jeez.
To which I promptly got on the phone, was on hold for an hour, and then on the phone with somebody for another hour trying to get a flight that day.
Yeah, flights were shut down everywhere.
Well, they shut down everywhere, and it was partially due to weather, it's completely due to weather. But it was like my connecting flight, there wasn't a plane for my connecting flight. Because we flew into Nashville, and there was no flight in Nashville. Like, no plane in Nashville, but there was no plane in Columbus to get us to Nashville.
Yeah.
So the connecting flight from wherever it was coming from to go to Columbus to Nashville never showed up. So it was kind of a big clusterfuck. I got mad, as one does when plans don't go the way that they're supposed to. And I just told Liz, I canceled the flights completely, got a refund, and told Liz, let's pack the car up, we're leaving. And by 4:12, we were driving down the road. I just drove to Florida.
Like, screw it.
I'm like, fuck it. I'm not. As soon as they could get us back on another flight was the Monday after Christmas. Like, kind of defeats the purpose of being in Florida with family for Christmas.
It's not quite going to make it.
So left, just up and left, got in around, it was around 11 o'clock on the 24th, on Christmas Eve in Florida. And then from there, it was 30 degrees when we got in. And it slowly warmed up.
You were like, what the hell?
Like, the shit just followed me. So, and we already knew it was going to be chilly down there anyway when we were planning things and looking the week out. We already knew it was going to be cold. So it was in the 40s. It was fine.
Which for an Ohio isn't that bad.
No, because I'll tell you, 32 degrees in Florida is a lot warmer than 32 degrees in Ohio.
Yeah.
There's no wind, the sun's out, and you're just like, oh, I walked outside in a t-shirt, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I looked at my phone, it
okay.
says, it's 34 degrees. I'm like, this is a really warm 34 degrees. It's like having gas heat versus electric heat.
It's balmy.
This is awesome. It's a very humid, it's a humid cold.
It's not the cold that'll get you, it's the humidity.
Yeah, it's a very humid cold. But we had a good time. So the girls got the things that they wanted, and they asked Santa for, and I got slippers and a wallet, and I got this. It's a face mask for migraines. So it has like it has like little air pockets in it that fill up with air and like constrict against your face. Plus, it applies heat and it vibrates.
So it's like a face massager.
It's like a face vibrator.
Hey, that's the kinkiest strap-on I've ever heard
with
of.
a warming sensation.
It comes with its own lubricant.
It's awesome.
That actually sounds like...
I used it. I used it when not having a headache. I just kind of sat there.
I was going to say, it sounds like something I would just want to experience anyway.
Yeah, wear randomly. So that was pretty cool.
Just walking around the house with it on.
Drank a lot of whiskey while I was down there.
Yeah.
Had some Blanton's Gold.
Okay. How was that?
It's good. It's. I think it retail. I think it goes for about $120 a bottle. I would probably pay $140 for it, like $20 more. But you know how I am about secondary price stuff. Had a bottle of Old Forester Barrel Select.
Oh, okay.
They're about $80 a bottle, so not much more than your standard Old Forester if you can find it. But that was 130 proof.
Ooh,
that was good. That was probably there's the Bourbon Hunters barrel pick that I have downstairs. That's 127, and that's pretty smooth. This was just as smooth as that was.
Yeah,
I love using the word smooth to describe.
To describe bourbon and whiskey.
Bourbon and whiskey, because people love the word smooth.
It goes down smoothly.
But what we're doing today, for this show at least, I don't know if we're going to get 2 out today or not.
Yeah, I got to get home at a decent time tonight.
But this is from my trip down to the Bourbon Trail. So what I poured.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So this is a Russell's Reserve.
Yeah,
nothing fancy about Russell's Reserve.
You've been making road trips. Actually, I was pulling it up to your house, and I was like, man, I almost forgot what it looks like.
I know, me too.
Because the last we recorded was at Mike's.
Yeah.
And...
which we were going to do that today, but he had to gracefully bow out.
Loser.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
So this is a private barrel.
Okay.
From Russell's Reserve.
Okay, we've had Russell's Reserve
Which we've
before.
had Russell. We did I think we did the OHLQ. The last one we did was an OHLQ sample that we got from my neighbor.
Yeah, sounds right.
We were sitting outside. So I had one bottle of Russell's Reserve that was fantastic. Like my first bottle. It was great. And I'm not a Wild Turkey fan
right.
for the most part. I had another bottle, garbage. That bottle was a barrel pick from some the Central Ohio bourbon fuckheads. That bottle was garbage, complete and total garbage. Just not
good.
Not good. I ended up turning that into a mixer. We had the one that my neighbor gave us, the sample for that. That was really good.
Yeah, we like that one.
The special thing about this bottle is I bought it in Kentucky. No. So this is it's a 10-year. So the Russell's private barrel stuff is a 10-year. It was distilled 12/26/12. It was dumped 10/11/21. So 10 years. Actually, a little more like 11, but 10 years. But it wasn't bottled.
No, it's more like 9. You said 2012 to 2021.
2012-21. So close. It's
almost a decade.
It's almost. If it had gone another 2 months, it would have been a 10-year or 11-year. But it wasn't bottled until August 19th of 22. So it sat for almost a year. Just in a vat.
Just on
in
the
a
floor.
Warehouse.
They vacuumed it up with a shop vac.
It's like, this is the bar rag. We're calling this the bar rag bottle.
Wipe it up and wring it out.
Yep. So this is Warehouse K, which Warehouse K is like the warehouse that everybody looks for.
Okay.
My understanding. On the 4th floor. But the really significant thing about this bottle is there's only 90 of them.
Wow. I'm surprised we're drinking this right now.
We are. Because what's my policy?
Oh, you enjoy it.
That's right.
And you enjoy it with friends.
Well, I
or
enjoy it
by yourself. Or me.
Or you.
Or
friends or Randy.
Friends or somebody I'm trying to replace on a podcast. 4 years is enough. We had a good run, buddy. See ya.
That's right. So that's what this is. So this is that bottle. Okay. It's a 90 produced. That's it.
Done and done.
Done and done.
So availability-wise, this is new.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be able to go out and get this
unless
tomorrow.
you were down there the week that I was down there and stopped by Wild Turkey and picked this up.
Yeah.
And that's what this is today. Both bottles that I have are not available to anybody.
All right. Happy New Year.
We're kicking off the new year with a fuck you.
You can't get what we're drinking.
You can't have any. So this should have a lot of peanut to it, very woody, oaky, kind of wild turkey-esque.
I like that, wild turkey-esque.
Flavor.
This, on the nose, not as sweet as some.
No.
It's definitely more the oaky, nutty
Yep.
aroma, more of a dry
Yeah. And
aroma.
I purposely opened this like a week and a half ago and took two pours out of it to get through,
And then just let it sit.
to let it sit
Yeah.
before I left. So
Smells good, though. I'll say that.
smells real good. It was real good. The neck pour. I hate that term. I need to find everybody uses it. I hate that
Let's just
term.
call it the deep throat.
Yeah.
The deep throat was really good
The
going
deep
down.
throat was so good. The first two pours out were really good. So
Call it the virgin pour. You pop the cherry.
I did.
Pop the cork. It's the virgin pour.
but yeah, I get like peanut dust.
Peanut dust makes more sense. It kind of smells like when you walk into one of those steakhouses
break
where
a
they
shell.
put peanuts on
Yeah.
the floor.
You break like peanut shells,
yeah.
dust. Yeah.
Everybody's eating peanuts, throwing the shells on the floor.
And caramel
get-
and baking spice.
See the caramel. I was going to say this to me when the peanut smell reminds me
Maybe
of Cracker Jacks.
Yeah,
You
a
get
little
the
bit.
caramel
Yeah.
popcorn and the peanut kind of.
Yeah.
It's not overly sweet, but there's a tinge of sweetness to it.
There's a tinge. It's not, and that's just on the nose. So I'm kind of
Smells
excited
great.
to see
All right.
what happens.
And you poured this about, 10 minutes ago now.
Ish.
So give or take 5,
Yeah.
10. So I'm excited. Yeah, let's try it.
Go for it. Cheers.
Cheers, bottoms up. Happy
I
New
almost
Year's.
drank it up my nose.
That would have been fantastic.
That's good. I get
Oh,
it's like peanut brittle.
bingo.
Peanut brittle.
I was trying to figure out what to say. That is spot on.
Spicy peanut brittle.
Yeah.
Spicy in the beginning,
I was going to say, get a little burn right up front.
a lingering peanut brittle and vanilla
Yeah.
finish that just kind of lingers.
That's
It's
good.
not real viscous either. The viscosity on this is not. It's not oily.
not-
It's more watery.
You get the flavor, but you don't get the feel
But it hangs
on
out,
your tongue. Yeah.
and I still got the tingle like on the back of my tongue.
Yeah, I got the tingle. I got it on the tip of my tongue, too, and then a little in the chest
Yeah.
in a good way. This is really, really good.
I am pleasantly surprised by this. This has gotten better in the last 2 weeks. Absolutely gotten better.
Okay, so the first time I took a drink, I kind of let it sit in my mouth, on my tongue a little. This sip, I just sipped it like if I'm just sitting around sipping it. Mm-hmm. So pleasant. So
It is.
pleasant both
It's
ways.
so
Just
good.
what proof is this?
Oh yeah, proof wise. Let's see. We are 53 APV, so 110.
Okay.
110.
I was going to say, this is definitely over 100,
Oh yeah.
but it's
I don't think I have much left under 100.
to
be honest.
so good.
I got that Blanton's
Your Virgil Cane would be under 100, I bet.
and the Virgil Canes, which I'm kind of drinking through those in protest.
Well, if you want to protest, you can just give them to me. I'll take care of them for you.
No. I bought them.
That ginger, man. Been sipping on that here and there.
Yeah, I got a couple bottles of that left. I got that Electric Owl's the one that's really going to piss me off.
Don't do it. Don't let it get to you. Enjoy the bourbon whiskey for what it is.
I am.
Don't let people ruin your experience. This,
It's
though,
not about ruining the experience.
I know.
It's about
I know.
them as a distillery.
I get it.
Anyway, back to the Russells. The Russells Reserve.
New year, new you.
Probably not, but
So what was the price point on
go
this?
with this.
What'd you get this for?
if I recall, it was $69.99.
Oh, not bad at all then.
No, it's pretty right on par.
Have you had this on the rocks or with water? Or
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think?
Well, that was before. That was the neck pour.
okay.
So, but I'm sure that the water will mellow this out just a bit.
I don't have a straw, so I'm afraid to try and pour water in. I've got my cup of water, but I'm afraid to are you going to, please, sir, may I have some water? A couple drops, a couple few.
Too much.
Too much water. Need more whiskey now.
My hand slipped. It's all right. No, we'll go with it.
But just as it was, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good.
Peanut brittle. I think you hit the nail on the head with the peanut brittle and a little vanilla.
Yeah, on the
taste.
Nothing. I didn't get like. I've heard, and I don't know how true it is. I've heard people, not on this bottle, but on other bottles, getting a citrusy, something citrus on a Russell's. I have not gotten that.
Yeah, I didn't get that on that at all.
But it's just your basic, you got some vanilla, you got maybe a little baking spice, blah, 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 blah. But peanut brittle, spicy peanut brittle.
Yes, spot on.
Hit it, that's exactly what it is. Ooh, the water just kind of, it opens up the nose.
It does. I'm not sure. I took a little sip, and then I put it down. I'm trying to see. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. Usually I like the stuff more with a couple drops of water or ice.
I'm getting kind of
but I'm not sure on this one.
The spices opened up almost to like I don't want to say a fresh cut grass, but no, it's not grass. But that peanut brittly spice is still there, or the peanut shell dust.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm looking for. I had some articles I wanted to bring up for the podcast.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, with the water, that peanut that it's like that peanut brittle just explodes.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really, really up front now without the burn. The water just eliminated that alcohol burn, and now it's just straight peanut brittle and vanilla. But I'm still getting something weird like rigatoni or something on the nose. It's almost like it's
fettuccine Alfredo.
No, it's like raw pasta, like just cooked pasta.
Just like when you get the pasta done cooked, but you haven't added sauce or nothing.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
It does change the flavor. The flavor. The flavor on the nose a lot. But the flavor,
it's better.
Yeah, I don't want to say it. I don't know. I want to say opens up just because that's the go-to term, but I would say it broadens it. It kind of makes it more so like the peanut brittle.
Yeah.
It tastes like peanut brittle before, but now it really tastes like peanut brittle.
It's not spicy peanut brittle. It's just peanut brittle. Mm-hmm. That spice isn't
and a touch of vanilla.
Yeah.
Really good.
I just wish this had more of a creamy viscosity to it, like an oily creamy viscosity. This is it's more like just water. It doesn't cling to anything. It just kind of
it's not as
gone.
Thick as some of the others we've had, but it's really good. That's a good bottle you got, man.
It is. I'm going to let that sit for a little while.
Oh, for sure. Let that sit for some months. Like 6, 7, 8, 9 months, and bring it back around.
Yeah,
I think that's going to get even better. What do you rate that? I mean, price and availabilities. Price is good. Availability is none.
Both of these are the availability on them is either little to none. I'm into 3.5 with this. I was going to go to 4, but I'm into 3.5 with this.
I was spot on 3.5, mainly because of availability. That's my biggest thing.
Take that into consideration, to be honest. I
think it's a very, very good bottle. Honestly, I wish I'd gotten one. I
wish I'd gotten 2 now.
Yeah, that's a solid pick. If you said Wild Turkey Russell's Reserve, I'd be like, okay, I've had their stuff. I know what it is.
Yeah.
This is a step above. This is a different level.
This is a good level. It's an excellent level.
All right. Yeah, that was good.
All right.
We going straight into the other? We going to talk about stuff? Or
I don't know.
Do you have stuff?
So I can tell you that I-95 is the worst fucking highway on the planet.
Okay.
And that's coming out of Orlando. It was no accidents.
It was no accident.
You're doing 70, and all of a sudden you're doing 25 because everybody hits their brakes.
Sounds like Ohio.
Nothing on the side of the road. No, not like some random deer or a bobcat or an alligator crossing the road. Not even Florida, man. Just
dump drivers.
Nothing. It's just hitting the brakes for no apparent reason. So had to deal with that for every bit of 6 hours.
The bad thing about getting so frustrated that you drive down instead of flying is eventually you have to drive back.
And that's my I need
It's like once you're there, you're like, crap, I need my car back home.
I need
or
to
whatever.
teleport. Like I need a way to teleport.
Yeah, we call those planes.
No, I want like
Real teleportation.
real teleportation. Like I just walk through a portal and boom, I'm where I need to be.
If you could have any superhero power, would that be your pick? If you could pick one,
No.
you get granted. A genie says, "I'm a weird genie. I give you one wish. You're a superhero. Pick your one power. What would it be?" Because like Superman has like 50.
Yeah, he's
Like he flies. He can X-ray
It's
vision,
fucking
laser
impossible.
eyes.
No, because Nightcrawler can teleport from the Marvel comics, but he can only teleport up to 3 miles at a time.
That get annoying. after a
That
while.
I'd be like, fuck, I'm going back.
Yeah.
Like I get halfway there and be like, I can't do this anymore. This is annoying.
That would only come in handy if you had to pee real bad and you're like in your recliner. It's like you teleport onto the toilet.
Yeah,
And
done.
take a dump and you're done.
Mr. Fantastic can only stretch for so far.
Yeah.
Like that's his one thing for the most part. He can stretch. I would probably just go with flight.
Just be able to fly.
Just be able to fly.
Yeah.
If
I think
there
that's
are no
the most
boundaries
common.
on how fast I can fly, and I'm going to go ahead and assume that flight means that my body can adapt to
Right. Like
temperatures
Superman.
in the air,
Temperatures, the height.
that I can handle all that, my body, my
Running into a bird at 900 mile per hour.
yeah, that this flesh bag of a body of mine
Right.
can handle, sub
Going through a jet
temperature,
turbine.
no problem. I would probably just go ahead and go with flight.
What if your body was the way it is, but you could fly? So you're more like,
I would have to stay low to the ground.
right. Say your flight is a hot air balloon type of flight.
Slow,
Slow and not very
and
high.
I can't go anywhere because I have to like kind of.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd say you could still control your direction,
Okay.
but not as high.
I wouldn't choose flight then.
No, say like a prop plane, like a biplane, a duster, crop duster kind of plane.
I would probably.
So you can still fly. You're lower to the ground.
I might.
But think about it. You're low to the ground. You don't have to worry about the big jets. You don't have to worry about temps mainly.
Yeah,
If you can fly low to the ground from here to Florida, you're getting there at a decent time.
4 hours.
Which
I mean,
max.
it's 2 hours in a 737, so it's
Yeah,
got to be
so-
4 hours in a Cessna.
It's true.
I'm not traveling at the same speeds.
Not quite. Would you still pick flight? I think I would.
I
If that
probably
was-
would.
yeah.
I think I would. It just gets me out of traffic.
Exactly. Now, if everybody was flying, screw that.
Yeah, I'm
Then I'm
walking.
drinking.
I'm drinking. My superpower is drinking.
So overall, though, you'd pick flight.
I think I'd pick flight.
See, here's something I've always talked about with everybody. I think I would pick invisibility, but it's controlled. It's not, I'm always invisible.
Well, yeah,
And whatever I'm wearing goes invisible too.
it would have to be like that would be, but that's just really good for sneaking into the girl's bathroom, and then you're a pervert.
Or a bank.
What are you gonna do in a bank?
Money. Go in the vault.
How you
open
gonna
the vault?
you gonna walk-
walk
you
right
just-
in. You grab money. You walk right out.
But the money's still visible.
No, anything I touch is invisible.
All right,
It's like
Midas.
Midas. Yep, exactly. Actually, Midas, that might be a good one. The
yeah.
problem is, if you
Come
go
here,
to-
Huck.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you
Shit.
if
Beth,
you go to
can I have
pee,
damn it.
if you go to pee, does your penis turn into gold?
You probably
like gold member.
I don't think so, just because it's connected to you and
I always thought invisibility. The way I saw invisibility is, especially like in the real world scenarios, if something is going down shady, you're getting mugged. You just go invisible and like walk behind the person and hit them.
if you can fly, you just take off.
Yeah, they can still shoot you.
let
If they're
'em
quick
shoot.
enough. Let them shoot. I'll fly in spirals.
I'll fly in a zigzag pattern.
Serpentine. Yeah, flight's the most common one, I think. I always thought invisibility would be cool. Not just for sneaking in the girls. Here's the thing, too. You sneak into a girl's locker room, you're seeing all the females. Not
don't
just the hot
discriminate.
ones. Not yeah, you don't. That's
You
like
don't-
being a gynecologist, dude.
I don't have to look at the other ones.
Fair enough.
I mean, I can
These days, that
I
girl
can
may-
tunnel vision.
These days, you go in there, that girl may have a big old giant penis bigger than yours.
Well, if that's the case, then they get kicked by an invisible foot right in the penis.
Right in the nuts.
Thunk.
Yeah, I don't know. Superpowers, I think super strength would be good, but
Strength would be good, but
it's limited.
it's limited. Healing, super healing would be for me right now would be fucking great.
Yeah. Yeah, I think kind of like a Wolverine. You
Yeah,
get shanked
Wolverine
and
or,
it's just
or
like
Deadpool.
Deadpool, yeah. Grow new legs.
Yeah, grow new body parts.
I think, honestly, that'd probably be the paramount.
I'd probably cut parts off
Superpower.
just to see them grow back.
Just to try it out. Be like, why are you parking a handicap spot and you stick out a giant blade and lop off a leg?
Be like,
I'm
'Cause
handicapped now.
I got a leg.
Here, hold this for me. By the time you're out of Target, there's a new one growing
got-
back already.
Partial baby
You
leg.
got a baby foot dangling.
Cut off your right hand and jerk off with the baby hand as it's grown back.
That just got real awkward. That was a weird bottle pop.
It was.
That was like
There's a fine.
that was a fart from a gay guy.
There's a fine like vapor in the bottle.
You should have sniffed it. Suck it in, inhale that vapor. Oh yeah. Deep third that bottle.
That didn't do anything. But what are some of the other ones? They're being able to. Oh, you know what would be a good one?
What's that?
Telekinesis,
That'd be a good one. Yeah, yeah.
where you can pick shit up with your mind,
Especially if you can control other people with your mind.
like telekinesis, telepathy. Those I don't know if those two go hand in
Narcolepsy.
hand. Just controlling anything with my mind,
That
humans
would be,
or objects.
yeah, that'd be a good one. I agree.
Magneto would be a good one. You control all things metal.
It would, but still limited.
You're limited,
But it is a good one.
but with most things being made of metal, you can just
Yeah, you can like pick
you
the
can
whole
build
car
your
and throw
own
it.
plane out of scrap metal and fly as fast and as far as you want based
True.
on.
I always thought Storm had good superpowers, being able to control the weather.
Yeah.
Again, limited. There's only so much
Limited.
you can do with it. That's why the X-Men were such a good team, is because they all had their individual things, but together they were great. For you, I think you would want to control the weather more than anything.
I mean, I would like to not have it snow here and be sunny.
I did like having snow on Christmas, I'm not going to lie.
I'm glad that y'all got your white winter
Yeah.
or white Christmas. I don't give a shit.
I know you put your post up and I was like, I'm loving it. Thanks, man. Like, hope you're having a good time in
Y'all-
Florida.
All you fuckers wanted white Christmas. Here you go. I will say that it did the only thing that I would agree with if I was here.
Snow for Christmas and then gone.
Snow and gone. The shit. There is no
In
snow
2
in my
days,
yard.
there was a 91-degree shift in the real field weather of Ohio. Negative
Yeah.
35 to like 61 or whatever.
Yep.
66. It was like a 91 degree.
Only in Ohio.
Yesterday was sunny and mid 60s.
I was driving. I wouldn't know.
It was nice.
I didn't get home till 1:30 this morning.
Good times.
Yeah, super, super great times. So stupid. I don't know why I fucking live here.
Oh, man.
So anyway, all right. So next up, our next bottle. This is not readily available. There's still some bottles left to purchase on sharedpour.com. But this is Starlight Distillery, and this is a single barrel Huber's Old Rickhouse. It's a rye whiskey finished in an Apple Brandy Barrel. And this is a club pick.
Okay.
So from the Mash and Journey Whiskey Club.
Never heard of Mask and Journey.
The Mash and Journey is Jason C's Mash and Drum Whiskey Club.
I was going to say I've heard of Mash and Drum. Okay.
So this is that bottle, or one of his bottles. This is 114.5 proof, and it's aged 4 years. It's a 4-year rye,
Okay.
finished in Apple Brandy barrel bottles.
Do we know how long it's been finished? Barrels, not bottles, but I get what you mean.
Don't.
That's okay.
Probably 8 months.
I would say usually somewhere between 6 and 12 when
Yeah.
they finish them.
So probably, I would say, let's just say 8 months. But this is called Apple Jacked.
Well, I saw the Apple Jacked, which makes me happy because Apple Jacks was one of my favorite cereals growing up.
So, and I bought this because this intrigued the shit out of me.
I'm
I
100% with you.
want to get that.
And stuff, we've enjoyed stuff finished in other barrels.
Yeah,
traditionally.
absolutely. Yeah, usually it ends up being ryes that are finished in weird barrels, like rum barrels, or
Well, we had that one bourbon that was finished in the one rum finished in bourbon barrels
we did.
that you thought was a bourbon.
It tasted like a bourbon.
It did. Tastes great. Still recommend it. Mount
Yeah.
Gay for those of you that missed
Mount
that
Gay
episode.
Black.
Yes,
It's the Gay Black.
It's the Gay Blacks. Playfully
This
racist.
is tasty. Oh, we'll just go full racist. Fucking honky.
Cracker.
Cracker. American saltine. I would like to be referred to from here on out as American saltine.
Let me get one rib.
Honky. I love the name Honky. I'm getting a dog soon. I'm going to name it Honky.
You should. Get a black lab and name it Honky.
Try to find like a black multi-poo and name it Honky.
Name it Honky. Honky.
Be like, oh, his name's AC. What's that? Cracker. American cracker.
American cracker. I don't know what I'm getting on the nose.
I get a little bit of apple, like candy apple.
It does. It's a caramel candied apple I'm getting.
With a little bit of that black peppery rye.
Yeah, it's there.
It's there.
The black
it's
pepper
faint.
is very, very muted compared to your standard rye.
And in alcohol, I mean, you smell. I
Yeah.
can smell the alcohol on it. I'm gonna see if Jason has notes on this.
Oh my goodness.
Is it good?
Oh my goodness. That is fantastic, I think.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, you do what you got to do. I just went ahead and tasted it. This one is another one I think the water might open up a bit, but that is on the this is America on the tongue.
Fuck yeah.
America. It is apple pie-ish. It is eating a cold, crisp apple. Sweet. What's the sweeter apples?
Fuji's, Pixies.
There's one that I used to love, Beth used to get. They're more expensive. Something crisp. It's like biting into a cold,
Oh, that is good.
sweet apple,
Oh, that is real good.
but also apple pie at the same time. You get a little bit of the baking spice and a little. It's just good.
Yeah, there's cinnamon.
Yeah.
There's crust.
Tastes like an apple crumble, not
Yeah.
a pie, a crumble.
Yeah, I mean, you can taste. There's crust.
Yeah,
Like you can taste like a crust to it. I like it.
I like it a
A
lot.
lot.
I really like this. Now, is this something you can get any? You said the availability is none.
No, I said it's limited.
Oh, limited.
It is still available on sharedpour.com. So go to sharedpour.com, click the single barrels.
Oh,
and
the second sip was even better.
There's a Starlight single barrel Applejack Brandy finish rye selected by Mash and Journey.
How much?
$76.99.
Worth it.
Flat rate $18 shipping from this website.
Nice.
As many bottles as you buy,
$18.
$18 shipping.
Huh.
Because I bought this one, and there's probably another bottle on here I want to buy. Fingers crossed, because I did send a message to Lauren Luby from Two Bitch, and I'm hoping that they use this website.
Oh, nice. So we can get
Yeah.
two
Because
bitch bourbons and whiskeys here.
we can still get them here. Like Corey ordered one. He ordered a bottle.
Okay.
I want to say he paid $25 for shipping, which I think is astronomically high.
Yeah,
And
it is.
but it took entirely too long for him to get his bottle, and that's not Two Bitch's fault. That's whoever they use. So I sent her all this information, and I'm hoping that they kind of make a switch, because I had this bottle in 2 days.
Oh, that's good. That's a good turnaround.
That is a phenomenal turnaround, considering I ordered it on a Friday and had it on a Tuesday.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
So I was just like, holy shit. Like, it was here.
Give me a couple drops of water in this.
Can
Just
do.
like one or two. I don't want to but I think this is just going to make it even better. Swirl that around a bit. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the service. No charcuterie board, but
Not today.
I almost brought a Lunchables just as a joke.
That would have been all you.
No, I would have taken it home and let the kids eat it. Probably wouldn't have even opened it.
So the nose doesn't open up.
No,
It's still
nothing different there.
Still has that appley baking spice. I don't get cinnamon on the nose. It's more.
Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness. That's so good. Yeah. Right?
That just. Oh.
That's fantastic.
And the finish on it is completely different. Before, I didn't really get a finish. So I still get everything I got before.
Yeah.
Very sweet. Very much
Sweet,
apple
but in
crumble.
a good way. Like a natural sweetness.
Yeah,
Fruit sweetness.
apple crumble. But then that just lingers now. It just stays like
right?
it's still there.
Stays with you. Yeah. I can taste it on my tongue right now.
Yeah. Take it. I get it on the back of the tongue. God, that is so good.
That's really good.
I'm gonna start ordering more shit from Jason. Like that's it.
I wouldn't blame you. Everything
Like,
I've had so far. And,
His palate is fucking amazing, and it's on point with what I like. So I think I'm just gonna stick with him.
This is just because you
I'm not
spooned
even
him
gonna-
for a few days.
So
No, I'm not. That's fine.
I'm not
you.
gonna buy anything from OHLQ anymore. I'm just gonna order shit online.
There you go.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
OHLQ sucks anyway.
I don't disagree. This is really, really good. I give this one a 4.
This is a 4 easily. Easily a 4.
$76 is creeping towards the high end for me. For my like go-tos.
So I had to bump my my top number up from 100 to 120, now to 120 to 150.
Because of everything you've had. This though is one of the better things I've ever had, bourbon or whiskey wise. Hands down.
I am looking to try to do better quality whiskey
Yeah.
over
Quantity
quantities.
over having a lot of bottles.
Yeah. So like
Like I said, I'll take any bottles you don't want.
I'm not giving up any bottles.
Oh, okay.
I'm not getting rid of any bottles, just drinking through them. But like I'm looking for better quality stuff like
Yeah.
this than just going out. I'll keep an Old Forester around, like a 1910
Yeah.
or a 1920, or a Makers for sure. Makers,
Yeah,
I'll always have Makers 46 sitting around,
I was like
but, like-
46 or 101 is always good.
and 2-bitch. I always have 2-bitch sitting around. Like I still have 2 bottles sitting downstairs. But like just going out to buy,
Just to have.
Yeah. Like I've got a bottle of Booker's downstairs that I haven't opened yet.
You
I don't
got
know.
Buffalo Trace you haven't opened.
I got two Buffalo
got-
Traces I haven't opened.
Yeah.
But I don't plan to. Like those I've had because I have the humongous bottle and I have the normal size
You have
bottle.
the milk jug.
Yeah, my goal was to try to get all of their bottles in the large size.
Yeah.
And then get all of the small size bottles just so that I had them for display purposes and just be kind of an asshole. Like, look, I'm not opening them. Fuck you.
I think it'd be pretty cool though.
It would be cool.
Yeah.
Especially when I get the basement refinished and I move everything down to the basement.
I don't want this to end up taking such little sips.
Oh, no, you're fine. We can do some more.
It's so good.
But I kind of wish that they made an oversized Blanton's bottle.
That would be awesome. It looked like a basketball.
It would be a Waterford Crystal like ball that they drop on New Year's.
Yeah.
It would be stupid ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I would try to get one just because.
Just to have it.
I don't know that I told you this though. When I went to did I mention the guy that I pissed off? Or I didn't piss him off, but he quit talking to me in a store about Blanton's.
Was that the one here at Pit Stop?
No.
Or down when you were on the trail?
No, it was when I was over buying the bottle of Booker's.
I don't think you did.
Okay.
Story time.
Story time. Here, let's do this.
Okay. This is honestly one of the best I think we've ever had. This Applejack. Kudos to Jason.
Yeah, this
from
is
Mash and Drum.
definitely one of the best finished barrels we've done.
By far.
By far. So it's a short story. It's not going to be super long. But I found another store to shop at other than Pit Stop.
Not here in Lancaster.
No. I have to
two.
go out of my way to get there. So,
Okay.
And I don't want to give up the name of the place because I don't want people fucking showing up there. It's not a honey hole. It's listed on OHLQ's website. I'm just not going to tell where it is. I'll tell you where it is after the fact. I'm just not going to give it out here.
Yeah, I don't even drive out to Pit Stop when you're like, hey, they've got everything. I'm like,
you're like,
okay. It's a half hour.
Well, I did. Well, that's another thing. I'll get to the bottle lottery here in a second. So I was at this store, and there were three other guys standing there, and they're all talking. 2 of the guys are holding a box of Booker's. So Booker's comes in a box, comes in a wooden case with
it's like
a
a whole-
plexiglass front. It's a whole display thing.
Bottles in the box.
Yeah, so they're standing there holding it, and I just kind of leaned in. I'm like, hey, are those, do you know if he has more? He's like, oh, he's got plenty back here. All right, cool. So they keep talking back and forth. Well, one guy goes and checks out, and the guy who did not have a bottle, who was talking to these two, he's like, hey, so I think maybe I should probably pick up a bottle of this too. I'm like, I said, I just had a bottle of the Catherine's pick. I said, and it was really good. I said, I don't know about this one because they're all different. I said, but the Catherine's pick from 2018 was fantastic. And he's like, oh, wow. He's like, what do you think about Blanton's? And I just,
Great with Coke.
I'm like, he's like, it's by far the best I've had. And I'm like, and I just kind of looked at him. I'm like, okay. Like, I'm not going to sit and argue with somebody.
He may just be getting into it.
He may be getting into it. I'm like,
and everybody's
okay.
got their own taste.
Well, then he kept going on about it and picking at me about my thoughts on Blanton's. And I'm like, it's good. He's like, no, but like really, like he goes, it's probably like some of the best whiskey I've had. And I'm like, okay. I said, here's the deal.
Do you normally just drink Jack Daniels?
I said, it is not one of the best whiskeys I've ever had. I said, matter of fact, I said it's subpar run of the mill fucking juice.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just
great marketing.
I said it's good marketing. I said it's $20 whiskey in a $60 bottle. That is it. That's all it is. I said it's fancy fucking bottle. I said if they put it in a square bottle, and I grabbed a bottle of the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond.
Yeah.
I said if they put it in a bottle like this, I said the shit wouldn't be flying off the shelves. I said as this should be at $17.99, this is better than Blanton's.
Yeah.
And handed him the bottle. And he looked at me and he goes, yeah, I don't know about that.
And set it down.
And he put the bottle back. And I said, see, that's your opinion versus mine. He just turned around. Just literally turned around.
That's because he's never, you know why?
He's never been told.
He's never seen Evan Williams Bottle and Bond in a movie.
Probably.
Like John Wick
well, no, this
or
guy
Maverick or...
This guy's old. Like, this guy was probably in his mid to later 60s.
Okay.
So he's older guy. Like, he's so old. Like, I'm 40 fucking 2. I'm going to be there in 20 years. But he was older.
Hopefully you'll be there in 20 years.
Well, if I keep drinking like I had been last week, then. So I was just like, it's okay. But you can
bad.
like it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to hate on you for liking Blanton's. It's not the best thing I've ever had, and I think
by far.
I think they have great marketing, and I think they've created a great supply and demand. So, jumping to the next thing, we're down in Florida. Now, my brother-in-law is a huge Blanton's fan.
Right.
He came back when he was deployed in Maryland, in D.C. and Virginia, in that trifecta area. He brought back 6 cases of Blanton's that he accumulated over the years he was up there. And that does not include drinking what he bought while he was there. That is what he would buy a bottle, he'd stash a bottle. He'd buy a bottle, he'd stash a bottle.
So drink one for you, one for now, one for later.
Right. And then he also brought back probably another case and a half for other people.
Jeez.
So he had 6 cases for himself.
It's a lot of Blanton's.
It's a lot of Blanton's. But he also has Blanton straight from the barrel.
Yeah.
Which is we can't get here. That's probably an $810 bottle, maybe. I don't remember what OHOQ has it for. He had Blanton's Gold. So I had Blanton's Gold because it's open. It's good. It's an $80 bottle, I think, or a $120 bottle. I don't remember. I'd pay $140 for it.
Just to have it once?
To have a bottle of it?
You probably wouldn't pay that for 2 bottles, though.
Oh, I'd pay $104 for 2 bottles.
No, I mean $140 a piece.
No, not
It's
every
like,
time.
you get it
Well,
once,
you know
you
what?
have
If that is the price every time, probably. Now I'm not going to pay $220 for it.
Yeah.
Like I've seen in some places, and it was good.
Right, but it's just not.
But it's
a lot of hype. You're paying for hype.
You're paying for hype.
Yeah.
But I will say the Gold and the straight from the barrel is worth the price that their retail price, not their secondary. Nothing's ever worth the secondary. The retail price is worth it. Blanton's single barrel run of the mill bullshit is not worth $60.
I'm with you. If that
Gold and straight from the barrel
if you poured Blanton into an infinity bottle, some unmarked bottle, and you poured it to
Just
me.
put it in a decanter.
And said, what do you think? What do you think it tastes like? What do you think it's worth?
Oh,
I've had Blanton's several times.
It's a lot of vanilla. It's really
I'm not going to say I could pick it out and say that's Blanton's. You know, I'm not. My taste has definitely developed over the last 4 years, but not to the point where I can go, oh, that's Blanton's or whatever. I would say, you know, I'd give $30 a bottle for that or something.
Yeah.
I'd give 25 a bottle, you know, because I look at Weller and Middle West as something that I'm very comfortable paying retail for.
Yeah.
Weller Reserve, $25. I know what I'm getting. It's the same every time.
Yep.
Middle West, $37.50. I think most of their bottles are right in that range.
They're $40.
I know exactly what I'm getting, and it's good every time. For Blanton's, if it was $60 every time, I think I've owned 2 bottles of Blanton's over the years. I don't think I cared to own another. If I get it, cool. If it's available, I'll probably pick it up, but just stash it.
I've got like two and a third bottles downstairs.
Yeah, it's not something I go gaga. I don't get it.
So smash cut to being down at my brother-in-law's and him having all that stuff. Well, a friend of his, they are whiskey drinkers.
Okay.
New whiskey drinkers.
So not connoisseurs.
They're not connoisseurs, and they're not into hype.
Okay.
Okay? So they don't understand hype on anything. So what they show now they are Blanton's. They are genuine Blanton's fans. They don't know the hype. They don't know that. They don't know the reason. Well, no one knows the reason, but they just don't know the hype behind why bottles aren't available. They just know that it's not available. They had some and they really liked it. So they're genuine lovers of it. Just
so
like my brother was.
They liked it because of just how they experienced it. They tasted it. They liked it.
That's it.
Kind of like we've done that with all matters.
Just like
low price, high price. There's stuff we've just loved because it just tastes good to us.
Just like the Starlight Applejack.
Fantastic.
So they came over and they had some gold.
Okay.
Some of the Blanton's gold that my brother-in-law had. And genuine, like, oh my God, this is so great. I had to do a lot to keep my mouth shut from just telling them, like, hey, you know, there's better stuff out there.
Really?
But I didn't. I did that to my brother-in-law instead.
Glad you got 6 cases of this. It's not good.
It's okay.
But
he got a shirt that says I'm old fashioned and it has a bottle of Blanton's on it. He's got like a little ceramic barrel that says Blanton's on it and with coffee beans in it that were stored in Blanton's barrels. He got the horseshoe shaped display.
For all the corks.
Well, he has them all in gold. He has all the horsey corks in gold that spell out Blanton's. So he's got his bottle of gold sitting there, and then he has the stave that has all of the corks in it as well.
The regular corks?
Which I'm only missing the B and the N with the apostrophe now. Once I get those two, I can spell Blanton, send it in.
I kept my corks. I have to see. Because if I have them, I'll just give it to you.
That's what he's like. He's like, I've got extras. So I'm like, I would hope after all the shit you bought. So I just, it took a lot for me to just be like, well, the woman there she's like, well, we're traveling from, Florida to Michigan and we're stopping at all these places. She goes, I called Buffalo Trace asking if there was any place that I could buy it along the way. And I'm like, I'm not going to tell you that. She's like, yeah, he said that. He was he was nice about it, but he said, you're never going to find it. And I said, you're not.
And in some states, if you do, it's going to be priced way too high.
Well, that was the other thing. Like the last bottle she saw, they wanted $220 for a bottle.
For just regular Blanton's.
For regular straight run. I'm like, you got...
there ain't no way.
And I don't understand why... I mean, I get the distillery doesn't give a shit. They got their money.
Yeah.
They got paid already.
Well, also, here's the thing. They distribute to how many places worldwide? They can't keep track of all that crap.
No, they can't. But the price gouging that happens is absurd.
It's insane.
So, and then we'll close out the show here with this last piece. So there was a bottle lottery. And I won.
Did you?
But not in Ohio.
Hold up. So where did you apply for this bottle lotto?
So A. Bowman Smith Is that right? A. Smith Bowman?
I don't know.
Distillery in Virginia. They distill out of Buffalo Trace and then have everything shipped up to Virginia for aging.
Okay.
Okay. A. Smith Bowman. That's who I think it's A. Smith Bowman. So they just had a lottery for a barrel proof. And I'm like, I'll enter. I had no idea where A. Smith Bowman was. A. Bowman Smith was. I didn't look. I've heard of him. I just didn't look. I'm like, fuck it. I'll enter. I'm not going to win. I got an email. I won.
So are you going to get it?
It's in Virginia, 7 hours away.
That's what I'm saying. Are you?
I have until January 7th to pick it up.
You better go start the car.
I am not going to get it. Now, Liz had made a comment about swinging through Virginia on the way home from Florida. Basically, drive up the coast.
Yeah, you could have done
And I'm
that.
like, okay. Well, we mapped it out. It was going to be 20 hours of straight driving.
That's not bad if you break it down in 2 to 3 days.
Well, it was drive straight up the coast, get to Virginia,
then
drive straight
over
across
to Ohio.
and that's nonstop.
Central Ohio.
Yeah, that's not stop. That's just go. And I'm like, I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah, that's without.
I said, because the way I saw it is like, if we leave at like 3 a.m,
We can make this happen.
it's 11-hour drive up to Virginia. But if we leave at 3, we can stop by Raleigh. And we can go to Old Raleigh Distilling, and I can get some bottles.
That 20 hours would become a 47-hour trip.
I don't care. Like, I'm like, we'll swing by Old Raleigh, and I'll meet Brandon, and I'll pick up some bottles, and good.
Yeah.
And then, jump in the car, head to Virginia, go get my bottle up there, cut across, come through Pennsylvania,
Good to go.
head home, back before, the ball drops. Well, I got vetoed real quick.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah, we're not doing that.
No.
So I have a bottle that I have to pick it up. I can't say, because I was like, oh, my buddy Paul, I'll just have him run over and grab it for me. He's 2 hours from the place. I'll have him just run over and grab it for me. Nope. Must show up in person, will not ship or deliver.
Bum, bum, bum.
$100 for the bottle. I'm like, $100 and 14 hours in the car. I can make it to Florida in 14 hours. Not worth it. So, anyway, that's it.
We didn't rate this, did we? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I gave it a 4.
Four. It's still a 4.
That's it. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's and new beers. It's so good. I'm lightly sipping it just because I want to enjoy this.
Oh, so good.
It's very good.
Ooh, heavy cinnamon. Not Fireball cinnamon.
No.
Actual cinnamon.
Real cinnamon.
Yeah, right there.
I bet that's another one that you let it sit.
Yeah, I'm going to let this one sit too.
Let that one linger a bit.
Let it marinate.
Let it marinate in its own juices. Just like me on a hot summer day.
That is not the flavor profile I need in my head. God, this is so good.
Pair well with my Fermunda cheese.
God, that's disgusting. That's a charcuterie board right there.
Yeah, this is really good. So, all right, shut her down.
Well, I'm glad you got to enjoy this with me.
I'm very glad. Thank you.
Happy New Year, Randy.
Happy New Year to you, Martelle.
I'm hoping that
Maybe we'll become friends someday.
in 2023 you find happiness in a new job.
In a new podcast.
You're fired. No, I wish you well. I'm glad that you showed up today.
The look on your face does not say the same as the words coming out of your mouth.
No, it's good. It's good.
Good times. It's good to be back here.
It's good. I'm glad that we were able to get a show in today for the beginning of the new year, and I'm glad that obviously you're here to enjoy these two with me.
Well, thank you.
Ooh. Like literal Applejack cereal. Just sit. I didn't even take a sip.
No, I know. It just hits you all of a sudden.
God,
it's really
so
good.
Complex. It's good. Yeah. So this is still available. So if you want to buy a bottle, it'll cost you about $100 in total.
Shipped to your door, though.
Shipped to your door. I would recommend if you're going to buy one, pick up something else. There is a Mash and Drum or a Mash and Journey series that is there. I think there are 2 bottles left, like two series of bottles left on sharedpour.com that you can purchase for the Mash and Journey set. The Starlight is $76.99. Let me hit this link real quick and see if it pulls up the other ones. The and he did release some more. The Rockstar is 60. So the Starlight Single Barrel Straight Bourbon Select is 60. There is a private barrel, which from Barrel. Let's see, that's not available yet. And I clicked the wrong damn button. There's going to be some stuff coming, but the Indiana Nights Dram, which is that's sold out. Oh, the Rockstar is sold out. Shit, that's the one that I wanted. Never mind. So the Applejack is the only one that's available right now.
Nope, there you go.
There you go.
Makes your decision easy.
Makes it real easy.
But if you're looking for anything else from anyone else, you might as well, since the shipping's the same.
Yeah, I mean, definitely check out they have more than just the Mash and Journey stuff on here. There are several different bottles on here that could be available to you to purchase. So there's some
Take a gander.
There's some Angel Envy Rye that's on here.
Oh, there you go. That's always good. That's one of those ones that I love
you can
to
get
pick
that
up.
cheaper here though. It's $129.
Yeah. See, at 100, I go, this is really good. Is it 100 good? Sometimes I think yes. Sometimes I think, I feel better at like 75-ish.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely better than their port wine, which is a $50 bottle.
Yeah, and I don't like that port wine stuff.
I'd never buy it. I've seen it so many times. I just let it go.
Yeah, when people post about it, I'm just like,
yeah, for $50, no hard pass.
I can find other stuff.
Yeah,
or spend a little bit more on something else. Anyway, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Insta, Google, Tweets, the Gram.
Go to sharedpour.com, sharedpour.com. Click on Single Barrels, and this will show up. Or click on Single Barrels, and then click to Starlight Distillery, and you'll see this. Check it out. Pick it up.
I just finished my
You'll
pour.
Thank me later.
So
I
good.
promise you.
I thank you now. It's so good.
So I'm going to sit on this, and we'll revisit this, I don't know, maybe in May.
Yeah, sometime
If I have any left.
If it lasts that long. I would not blame you one bit if you kept this all to yourself and drank it all. It's so good.
I would blame me. Yeah, I have to order another bottle if there's any available.
If you can get it, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so Instagram, Twitter, whatever. I'm Martelle. He's Randy. We're out.
Okay, bye.